Parents in West Houston are sounding the alarm over a concrete batch plant sitting just hundreds of feet from a preschool and an elementary school.
Yeah, they fear dust from the site is making children sick. The plant sits right off the West Loop near I-10. Stephen Goen in the newsroom tonight with what he's learning about the operation. Stephen?
Well, and we know this site has been used for temporary concrete projects for about the past decade, but this latest project got its permit in 2024, and by that time, there'd already been a school and daycare nearby for years. Now, concerned parents are saying they weren't notified, and they want this location shut down. From above, you can see that concrete batch plant near I-10 and the West Loop sits within clear view of at least two West Houston schools, the Oddie Early Learning Campus and Lip Babel Campus, a preschool and daycare. For parents here, the concern is now growing about the health issues that could arise from particulate matter in the air, often linked to batch plants. Parent Lali Afshar says she's already taken action for her son.
I decided that I don't want him going here anymore, so we've changed locations to their Upper Kirby campus.
And so far, while Missy Downey says her son hasn't had any issue.
My concern is more long-term, right? I mean, he could be breathing stuff in that causes lung cancer in 15, 20, 30 years from now.
According to the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality, or TCEQ, the company Weber LLC was granted a temporary permit here in December 2024. But it's that temporary status that's raising questions. Texas law states that temporary batch plants can't operate for more than 180 consecutive days. However, TxDOT confirms the plant is supporting a project to elevate I-10, a project that officials say is expected to last until 2028. What's more, temporary plants, by law, only have to be 100 feet from the nearest property line, while long-term facilities have to be at least 440 yards or a quarter mile from a home, school, or church.
I think as shocked as anybody else. I mean, just the sheer lack of transparency around even the permitting process or how these things go in.
Senator Molly Cook tells us that earlier this month, she wrote a letter to TCEQ asking officials to review Weber's permit application. She says for her and the parents involved, it's clear there's one thing that has to be done right now.
Stop operating until we can figure out what's going on and make sure that children are safe.
Now, in a statement today, officials with the Oddie school said that air sampling they'd done confirmed that silica dust and other contaminants were nearly non-detectable near the school. We also heard from Weber, the construction company involved. In a statement, they said they were, quote, operating the facility in compliance with all regulations. Still, we plan to stay on this story because we know parents are not satisfied. They plan to protest near this concrete plant tomorrow. In the newsroom, Stephen Goen, KHOU 11 News.
We'll check back in tomorrow to see what comes out of those protests. Stephen Goen, thank you.